Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bhagadon at Stock Market Caddy, and today is Thursday, June 29th. And I wanted to give everyone an update on what we're doing today, what we're trying to do virtually every day. Yesterday, we were running a live session, and a person was asking about the winning percentage of a particular strategy that we were running. And I thought that was a good question. I understand when people are coming through on YouTube, that might be something that's really important to them. Now, winning percentage isn't that important to us. It is something that we want to track, though. Psychologically, it can be, but in terms of the overall performance, it isn't that important. And so what we did today, and it was a gentleman by the name of John, so I hope John might hear this video. I think his name was John. And this is a performance report for a strategy that we're running since midnight. Now, this back test, it's a back test, and we even make a comment here that back tests serve as models to help us manage our settings and our expectations. So this back test, we don't want to go back too far. We don't want to go back 3 months, 6 months, because we wind up getting a lot of data that might be stale, might be too old. So what we'd rather do is keep the back test when we're trading intraday more fresh, maybe a week's worth of data, maybe no more than 2 weeks, and to do the back test frequently. So we'll run it again tonight. Now, this particular back test tells us that the profit factor is about 2.15. Now, that would be very good. But as we all know, or maybe not everybody, but we certainly know at Stock Market Caddy, that what happens in the past may or may not happen in the future. So although we're interested in the back test, it does not guarantee, it only suggests what we might be able to do in the future. And so to that extent, it works. And Ted is kind of pushing me out of the way. He wants to go for his walk. Ted gets to be, this dog knows when the markets are getting ready to close. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Ted, you distracted me. So these back tests serve as models. And what we will do is we will track in a live environment what in essence we're doing, and then measure that performance against the back test. And that'll give us an added degree of either confidence or lack of confidence, maybe, whatever the case may be. It may not mean that we won't run the strategy. It just may mean that we may have to run the strategy a little bit different, maybe a little bit faster, maybe a little bit slower, maybe with an additional filter. And that's where it's really important as mechanical robotic traders that we have good acquired trading skill, that we can look at a chart and discern what's important, what isn't important, and begin to make either adjustments to the filters or maybe even create an entirely new filter. Now, this particular strategy has been running since midnight, and I'm happy to say at one point we had a high water mark of nearly $3,000, and we had a profit factor of over 14, but we had only a handful of trades. As of right now, some dozen, 15, 16 hours of trading, we are running a profit factor of about 2.6, 2.7. So we're doing better than the back test, albeit it's not a huge sample yet. And the winning percentage is running at about 60%. So we're pretty pleased. But we're going to continue to run, continue to collect data. What we will do is run right through to midnight and then restart our calculations and our performance measurements for tomorrow. And we'll save the performance results for today, and every day we'll have more and more, and we will learn from it. So I just wanted to share and answer John's question about winning percentage. It's important, but it's not the critical metric that we're looking for. And we also know that markets will fluctuate from one market to the other and from one strategy to another, and that we have to be prepared to embrace the uncertainty of it all and be flexible enough and patient enough to run these strategies. We can shadow. I think everyone that was watching the trading today felt as though that we had ample opportunity to do some additional scalping and actually do better than what the robot did. But we deliberately didn't do that because we wanted to, again, collect this data and give the strategy, the trading robot, every opportunity to kind of prove itself. If you have any questions on who we are, what we're about, you're welcome to visit stockmarketcaddy.com. John, thank you for your question the other day. And don't hesitate to send us your questions. And you're also welcome to call us at 813-758-8263. We wish everyone the best. We hope you're getting it done with whatever it is you're doing. If you are, keep doing it. If you're not, stop, think through what it is you're doing, how you've been going about it. And if you are a member to Stock Market Caddy, don't suffer in silence. Don't hesitate to reach out if there's something I can do. I can, at minimum, give you some ideas to work on, and maybe it's just a very small adjustment that could be the difference between frustration and optimum success. All right, so we wish everyone the best. Have a great rest of the week. Thanks.